What's going on, guys? It's me, Jelana Fan 2060 here, and today we have the GeminiJets December 2024 / January 2025 releases for you guys. I'm just super excited to see what GeminiJets has to offer for the final release set for 2024 and first release set for 2025. And I'm quite surprised because it did take a while for GeminiJets to do a December releases, but I think from like due to shipping problems or what's some other thing that GeminiJets did, like what other things that prompted them to make a joint release set. I think that is the reason why. So we have the December and January 2025 releases. So yeah, really interesting right there. So GeminiJets is, let's see what GeminiJets has to offer for the final release set for 2024. So well, as of this recording, it's of course it'll be coming out today, but yeah, so we got some feature releases right here. We got the 1400 and 225, which I'm excited of. I'm excited for that model. It got some feature releases right there. And yeah, we're gonna take a look at the January 2024 announcements. And yeah, everything is by now in the 1400 section, in the Gemini Max as well. I'm not sure what happened on the C-17 from the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, or why is it blank. I'm not sure if it's sold out already, but who knows. And as I scroll down, yeah, everything is by now from the November releases, so that's good. And yeah, so as I scroll down, well, we have the 172 releases, it's still by now. But as I scroll down, here we are. So we have our December / January 2024. Well, December / January releases, or in this case, December 2024 / January 2025. So I'm just super excited to see what GeminiJets has to offer for their final release set and first release set for 2024 / 2025. And yes, there is background noises because I have just arrived in Manila, and yeah, the trip was yesterday, so I had a trip yesterday. I just woke up. It's currently like 6 in the morning here in the Philippines, so I do have a picture, and yeah, this was from my apartment, and yeah, it's already daytime. Like, as soon as 6, there's sunlight already, and yeah, since it's 6 a.m. here in the Philippines, it might be 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. in the States, so I think this release that came out somewhere around if I can remember. So probably this came out somewhere around 4 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, the GeminiJets releases came out somewhere around 4 o'clock in the morning, Philippine Standard Time. But yeah, of course, GeminiJets released them in their release these. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah. Anyways, I don't want to ramble too much, and we're just gonna get started with the releases. So here we go, the GeminiJets December 2024 / January 2025 releases. So let's see what our first model is for the 1400 batch. And here we go. So let's get started with, oh wow, okay, so we're going for a big retro game right here. So we have the American Airlines McDonnell Douglas MD-90. Wow, that is a hot start right there. So here it is, the American MD-90. This is a former Reno air operator. As you can tell by the fuselage, it's an all-white fuselage, and then you can see the back part is gray. Maybe I might try to go for this grab. Honestly, this is really cool. This is a very nice release set to really start off the retro vibes. So Americans MD-90s, they were all brought from Reno Air, and yeah, they operated for a while, for some duration, but yeah. But still, it's really cool to see GeminiJets do a take on the American MD-90. This is gonna be a hot seller because with these American Mad Dog fleets, they sell out like hotcakes. So might see if I want to get my hands on this one at some point. Anyways, that aircraft is registered November 904 Romeo Alpha, and the price is $56.95, kind of like a typical price for a narrow-body aircraft, not a regional aircraft. So what a hot start right there for the 1400 section. Next up, we should have, as we scroll down, and then we have the Atlas Air Boeing 747-8 freighter. This is the interactive series, and this is the second to last 747. The Nagel I'm not sure if I'm trying to like pronounce that name correctly, but really nice for GeminiJets to release an interactive series of the second to last 747 after they did an interactive series last month on the last 747. So nice addition right there. I'm also like trying to get my hands on my first interactive model. So yeah, good choice right there from GeminiJets. That aircraft is registered November 862 Gulf Tango, as we all know, and the price is $79.95, which is around $80. Alright, so now we're scrolling downwards. Let's see what we have next. And then we have, ooh, nice. We have an Edelweiss Airbus A350-900. This was a feature release, set. So here it is right there. So I think Phoenix already did a take on the Edelweiss A350. Now GeminiJets is coming up with their own version of the Edelweiss Airbus A350. And I think these aircrafts are set to replace the A340-300s, which I can see why, but yet again, like, we like to see the Edelweiss A340 extended lives a little bit long, but I don't know if that's safe in the first place. But yeah, here she is, the Edelweiss A350-900, and yeah, it should be a nice model for all the European collectors or collectors that are going to be getting the Edelweiss A350 on these airports in the future. So that aircraft is registered Hotel Bravo, India Hotel Charlie, and the price is $68.95. Alright, next up we should have, let's scroll down. Okay, so we have a flap sound version of this. So yeah, same thing, same song, second verse, but we have the flap sound version, which I can totally respect right there. $68.95 for the flaps up, $72.95 for the flaps down, which is a $3 price increase if I'm, or $4 price increase. So yeah, it's a $4 price increase. So that's the Edelweiss A350-900 right there. Next up we should have, wow, wait, okay, Hawaiian Airlines Airbus A330-300. This is really interesting. Is this, okay, I think I know what this is. So Hawaiian A330-300, and actually no, this is a A330-200. Wow, they're doing another re-release of a Hawaiian Airlines Airbus A330-200. It's a typo right there. This says it is a typo. Because they don't operate A330-300s. They only operate like Primera A330-300 freighters. They only operate A330-200. So that's like a typo right there. And of course, me being me, since I work for this airline at Sacramento International, you can already tell that I worked on this registration before. So that aircraft is registered November 389er Hotel Alpha, and the price is $62.95. So yeah, I mean, I already have the, I'm guessing, second release. This might be the third release in Hawaiian's current livery, if I were to guess. But yeah, this is really cool right there, and yeah, really nice for Gemini to do some more Hawaiian models. Hopefully they can do the 717 next, because yes. So that is the Hawaiian A330-300 right there. Well, not 300, 200. Once again, this is a typo. So that is really cool right there. Next up we have, and then we have a QantasLink Airbus A220-300, and this has the, I'm guessing this is their first A220. Yeah, it's in this kind of like distinctive looking special livery, and yeah, I'm not sure how I can pronounce this name. Yeah, I'm not gonna try on doing that, but yeah, this is really cool. So GeminiJets is doing their take on the first QantasLink Airbus A220, and yeah, it's really nice how their first A220 has this really unique color scheme, and yeah, it does look nice compared to like the standard Qantas livery, and it's kind of like one of the specials on like these kind of like distinctive specials, like yeah, I'm dreaming on the 787 Dreamliner. This is another lineup to that. So really cool. That aircraft is registered Victor Hotel X-Ray 4 Alpha, and the price is the same price as the, actually it's different, so the price is $59.95. Quite surprised on how, because like it's a narrow body aircraft, so I'm quite surprised, like a mainline aircraft, so I'm surprised that the price is not $59.95. Alright, so now moving on. Okay, that's it for the December. So excuse me, that is it for the 1400 releases. So quite interesting. We mostly got a lot of Europe and then some Oceanic, and then we have 2 American releases. Not the ideal release set for GeminiJets right there, but I can say they got some good stuff for the North American stuff, like the North American side, more than particularly the US stuff. So good example for that is the American MD-90 right there, and the Hawaiian AC-3200. So yeah, really nice models right there. So yeah, really cool. But we're not done yet. Let's see if we got some Gemini Max releases. Okay, we're jumping straight away into the 1-200 section. So let's see what they have to offer for their 1-200 releases. So as I scroll down, we first have, and then we have an American Airlines Airbus A321neo. Really nice. And yeah, I think they did a release of this last month or so. Like maybe it was last month. Yeah, I think it was last month is when they released this. So yeah, there it is. The American A321neo coming in a 1-200 scale. That aircraft registration November 4 and 3, Alpha November, and the price is $110.95, which is your typical price for a mainline aircraft. So that's the American A321neo. And yeah, there's a lot of like vehicles that are kind of passing by, and then yeah, it's a busy morning right here in Manila. But yeah, but I'm just continuing these releases for you guys. Alright, so now moving on downwards. Next up, a Delta A350-900 coming in at 1-200 scale. They did release one last month. Now they're gonna release it at 1-200 now. So yeah, really cool. And yeah, same song, second verse for the registration. That aircraft was registered November 503, Delta November. And the price is $178.95. Scrolling on downwards, even more. We next first up. Oh wow, nice. We got something really cool for the 1-200 section. So we have a Delta Airlines McDonnell Douglas MD-88 in the Ron Allen / interim livery. Really, really cool right here. And I'm quite surprised that GeminiJets decided to do a 1-200 section for this model, but I'm highly doubting they're going to be releasing its 1-200 counterpart next month in February. So really cool right there. And yeah, the MD-88 in this livery looks very nice alongside the Colors of Motion livery. And yeah, the aircraft was registered November 925 Delta Lima. And they also have it on the widget livery as well. So both of these liveries look very nice. The price for that model is $112.95. That's a $12 price increase compared to like the American A321neo. Alright, moving on downwards. Next up, we should have... Okay, so it's kind of like typical at this point. So we have an Emirates Airbus A380, and this has the Wimbledon 2024 releases. I think they did a release of this a couple of months back, but we're getting the 1-200 counterpart now. And it took a while for them to like release it, because sometimes they would release both of these, like both an Emirates model in both 1-400 and 1-200, but they decide to like hold this off until they release a 1-200 counterpart this month. So real cool right there. And yeah, the livery on the Safety 80 looks very nice. So that aircraft is registered Alpha 6 Echo Oscar Echo, and the price is $212.95. So you're gonna need a lot of like money in order to get that 1-200 Airbus Safety 80. Alright, so now moving on downwards. Next up, we have a FedEx Boeing 767-300 freighter, and this has the newly revised livery. So I think it does not have like the bottom like federal. It doesn't have the express titles. It just says FedEx. So yeah, this is kind of like their revised livery, but they still kept the livery. They just like removed the express titles, and that's it. So really cool to see right there. I think they also did one for the 777 freighter, but in 1-400 scale. So that's that. That aircraft was registered November 144 Foxtrot Echo, and the price is $128.95. And somebody's like revving up, like somebody drove past with a motorcycle right there. But yeah. Anyways, continuing on. Next up, as I scroll down, I'm trying to like make sure that I'm close to the mic as possible. Next up, and we have a KLM Airbus A321neo. This is their first A321neo in their fleet. They did release this. I think they released this last month, I guess. But yeah, here is their KLM A321neo in 1-200 scale. So we're nice for all the Dutch collectors and European collectors to get a hands on this model right here in 1-200 scale. That aircraft, of course, is registered Papa Hotel Alpha X-Ray Alpha, and the price is the same price as that American A321neo. Moving on downwards, and we have, okay, this is a really cool model in the 1-200 department. So we have a think that's a PAA Douglas DC-3. I'm not sure what that airline is. Okay, so oh, Pan Am, I see. So Pan American Airways system. So this is like one of like Pan Am's first planes in their fleet. I think they started operations in around the 1920s. So yeah, this is one of their first planes in their fleet. So really cool to see right there. That's a really cool model for the retro collectors if they want to collect the smaller 1/200 scale. Yeah, really unique livery on this aircraft. So that aircraft was registered November Charlie 33611, and of course the November Charlie that was present before they ended up switching to just November. So really cool to see right there. And the price is $84.95. So a really, really hot model for the retro department for all the North American guys. And as we scroll on downwards, next up we have, okay, so we have a Qantas Airbus AC-80 coming in 1/200 scale now. So yeah, really cool that GeminiJets is doing more of these 1/200 AC-80s right here. Really, yeah, a Qantas example right there. So really nice to see what GeminiJets has to offer for all these Aussie collectors right there. That aircraft is registered Victor Hotel, Oscar, Quebec, Juliet, and the price is $206.95. And there goes somebody with their motorcycle again. But yeah. Anyway, so we got the Qantas AC-80. Next up we have, and then we have a Royal Australian Air Force Boeing 737 MAX 8. And they did release this already in 1/400 scale, so now we're getting to 1/200 counterpart right here. So more stuff for the 1/200 collectors for all these Australian collectors right there and the Oceanic collectors. So really cool right there, and yeah, can't complain too much since Gemini and NZ already did a release of that already. So that aircraft is registered Alpha 62-002. Oh, actually they did. Okay, so wait a minute. So they did it. Oh, I see. So they did a 1/400 counterpart with 001, so now they're releasing a 1/200 counterpart with 002, because I think they have two Royal Australian Air Force 737 MAX 8s. And yeah, really cool. The price is the same price as for all these main lines. Alright, so now we move on down. And then ooh, wow, we have a TWA Douglas DC-3. That's another cool model for all these retro collectors right there. Wow, that looks very nice, and honestly, I want to try to get my hands on this model in 1/200 scale since, of course, TWA having their presence in Kansas City, and of course, I went to Airliners International 2024 in Kansas City. So that's a really nice offer for all the retro collectors. They got some nice DC-3 DC-3 releases for all these North American guys. That aircraft is registered November Charlie 1943, and honestly, this looks nice. You got the Sky Club tiles right there, U.S. Air Mail service, and then the TWA tiles right there, the Transcontinental line. So yeah, really cool right there. And the price is the same price as for the Pan Am DC-3. Alright, so now we move on. And that's it for the December 2024/January 2025 releases. Overall, I mean, it's a good release, and we're like, of course, GeminiJets, they beef up so much on like all these like American stuff, but we also got a fair share of like various like Middle East stuff, and then a lot of European and Oceanic stuff. We're missing out on Asia, but still, this is a nice offering from GeminiJets, and honestly, what a way for GeminiJets to finish off 2024 in terms of releases. So overall, great release from there. I think my options or what models I'll be getting, I think I'll just be only getting one, which is this American Airlines McDonnell Douglas MD-90. I know I already have an MD-80 in their fleet, but honestly, I think the MD-90 is really distinctive in their fleet, so I might try to get my hands on that model right there. So that's my only model that I'll be going for this release set, and yeah, I'm just super excited for GeminiJets on what they have to offer for 2025, even though they already started their 2025 releases here in December 2024. But overall, I'll probably give this release set, I will say, a 87%. This is a good release set, and overall, I do like the various varieties on all these American stuff right there. A lot of retro stuff for the 1/200 department for the North American guys right there. So that's it for today's video. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Gosh, I need to this is what happens when you just record one time. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on that post notification bell so you won't miss a video like this anytime soon. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Anyways, good night.